What's up, y'all, and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Age Inquisition. Hope you've had yourselves a great Tuesday, and thank you so much for joining me, whether you're joining during or post-stream. It's always appreciated. Much love to you guys. In the last episode, we made it to Skyhold. We are here in our fortress, and now we gotta find out where the hell are the Wardens? And what is their role in all of this? Before we do that, I want to work on our specializations. And in order to do that, we had to head to the war table. But first, let's speak to Josephine, because we haven't yet.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the higher stakes, and to the death.
The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, thrown by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Tedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Does Celine know about the threats against her? Can we send word?
I've sent messages to the Empress, but it's impossible to know if she's received them. I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor. Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any centers of civilization. The staff must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
Certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Thedas requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus' attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause. Corypheus simply cut them down. So much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
I'll save you. I will protect you.
We lost far too many good people to that monster.
I'm sure they'll find rest with the Maker. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lord. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
I'm loath to part from such pleasant company. Would you care to walk the castle with me?
Oh, well, a tour then? Let me fetch the steward.
That isn't precisely what I was hoping for.
Well, do let me know if you change your mind. Now I must find someone to prepare the guest quarters.
Shut down. It's okay. Just need a little bit more nurturing and massaging. Not everything is Romeo and Juliet. Sometimes people have a wall that you need to break down, you know? Okay, so we need the specializations for the Inquisitor. I can ensure instruction for the legions who want to join, but we can expect the Inquisitor to remain a leader.
Nothing yet.
while training with a subordinate. He is a figure of inspiration and should rightly be one of aspiration. Promoting a specialist from within the ranks seems lacking. With due respect to our people, the needs of the Herald are so specific, I recommend looking outside for the best combat specialists to be found, regardless of their affiliation. Sir Morris, Quartermaster. I don't approve, but that is irrelevant. You will have the best. Damn right I will. The best of the best have been summoned. Training with the specialist will ensure the Inquisitor's abilities remain at their height. Amazing. Okay, so we also want the Arcanist. So Skald has an incredible potential for rune crafting and mastercraft smithing. If only we had a gifted mind to gain full benefit. The Warden of Venatori have claimed many experts, but we have located an Arcanist with great skill and reputation for humbling first enchanters in both Andrastian and
The city
Imperial.
has agreed to send us 6 guardsmen.
Not raw recruits. With luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
Imperial circles. 2 assassination attempts and at least 1 explosion have made landholders reluctant to allow her passage through their territory. It will take significant effort to bring her from Tentervale, but this Arcanist would be invaluable to the Inquisition. Doesn't really matter. Let's get Liliana. To bar passage, they must know she is there. They will not. Carnus has been secured, despite great cost and concern of more than a few traditional-minded mages. She awaits a meeting with the Inquisitor in the Undercroft. Alright, so we can go meet the Arcanist. And then power for a price. That's gonna take a while, but basically, instead of like doing those requisitions and clearing up the map, you can like buy power. Like you buy these quests to gain power, so we're gonna go do that.
To work?
Let's gain Orzamar's friendship. Nothing but like a diplomat for that job. And then we need to send Liliana somewhere. Conscript for the Inquisition. Let's wait on that one. Shadows over Denham. There we go. It's a long thing to read. But we're gonna send Liliana.
Inquisitor.
Good 2.5 hours of work. Alright, let's go meet the specialists. So they are... I think they're gonna be at the top there. Something to read. We haven't seen Solas yet either. So we're gonna talk to these guys.
How was a place like this ever lost?
Indeed.
Inquisitor! Imagine the frothing of the minstrels dreaming of this meeting. Frantic. I, of course, am Lord Chancellor de Lyon, and I am here to aid your ascension to glory in the hearts of the people. I champion.
You can make me a champion. That seems hollow.
Well noted. I can put you through the motions, but this is a way of thinking. Champion is about being a leader while also being known, respected. There are formalities, of course. Procedures, pish and tosh. All superseded as you already lead a nation. Once you set and have your standard, you shall command like you were born to it. And of course you were.
You mean a literal standard?
Colors. Something for you to raise or the field, the tavern, the backhouse, wherever you wish. You could cut a square and claim a mere flag. But the Inquisition is no scow alerting bridges. It's a beacon. It's a final step. Symbolic. No drowning in gold to gain its strength or other tosh.
There's always a cost. What's the risk?
Ah, the dark future of all who live by the sword. If you needed a patron, I'd say be certain you choose wisely. Many a head has been lost for the faults of others. But you are your own authority. You already lead, and I dare say your current task has enough risk. So dangers of the future when you retire as favorite of the people? Are you allergic to silks? It's good to be champion.
Is it similar to a knight or an Orlesian chevalier?
We share a way of the field, and they can be useful. But those titles carry a certain reputation. Chevaliers are generally pricks in my experience. The people are less inclined to celebrate those backhanders. You want to be their champion.
All right, Lord Chancellor, I'm ready to start.
Of course you are. You already have. Mere formality awaits. There's a process, a few shows of ability to start them talking. But you'll take to it just fine. Remember, it's good to be champion.
So champion's good for like full tank, and you can spec it to be like single target, like pretty good for single target DPS because of its one ability. But we are not going to be champion.
Herald. I'm summoned to offer instruction in the physical aspect of the Templar. I'm Sir.
So what?
Sir. Our time is brief, Herald. I trust you are serious.
Very well, sir. Call me Inquisitor.
I don't instruct from below, and I'm not one of your troops. Nor am I a member of the Templar Order. The Order. Faith is not where Templar abilities come from. Faith is how Templars endure their abilities. I teach how to deny magics. Not fight, not match. Deny. And that lies in lyrium. You will construct a filter, you will suffer its effects, and you will be worthy of inspiration. How you endure will be your own affair.
I'm not that involved in the faith side of things.
I don't quote the Chant of Light. Know it or don't, it has proven useful to many, but it has failed some too. Whatever you need, keep it dear.
All right, tell me what the benefits are.
Magic was meant to serve man. This is ensured through the muscle and will of Templars. We deny the mage his magic. We deny the demon its magic. We are the beacon of right on the battlefield. The benefits, Herald, the benefit is control.
What is it that I will endure? The Inquisition Templars seem fine.
Inside you, there is something you don't know you possess. Becoming a Templar will make you keenly aware. You will feel empowered. It is joyous, but once you are accustomed, that something will get hungry. You have never felt this. The Order fights it with brotherhood. I don't know what a herald has.
This filter, describe it.
It is a simple box, or an ornate one. It has simple tools or bejeweled. Depends on what you need. You will use it to prepare the daily draft of lyrium that allows the denial of magic. No one else can do this for you. Soon you won't know you're doing it. It will be a part of you.
Very well, sir. I'm ready to learn.
They all say that. Here. Know that this is merely an introduction. The steps are simple. Kill, learn, construct. If you do not pray, Inquisitor, I recommend starting, if only to drown the filter's call.
Templar. They're good for facing demons, but this is the one we want.
Let's look at you. Right, you'll survive it. Maybe.
And you are?
I'm a breaker. My name is Thram, and I was not expecting a messenger from this place. The Inquisitor wants to be a Reaver.
Your title is Breaker. What is that?
It's a name. It serves. You will become a Reaver, or you will break. This is not a road for those who worry about what others think. You want power? Admit it. You've battles to win. If you give a toss about opinion, you can write your own history after you win. Let's not waste time. You've dragons to conquer, infusions to make, and blood to drink.
What do you mean by blood?
I meant what I said, and it was meant to stop you cold. This way begins and ends with dragon blood. Blood is life. Life is power. It's that simple. Reavers know it. Blood mages know it. All others can debate it in the next world.
It seems like there's a lot of risk to this.
There's no risk. There's a promise. If you do this, you will change. There is no retirement from this life. But unlike the Grey Warden or the Templar, you don't wither. You'll die when you fail. Until then, glory.
What will this allow me to do?
Win. Not just victory, but bloody victory. The withering of your enemies will empower. The more they think they prevail, the more you bleed, the more you triumph. You wish to inspire? Inspire terror.
Dragons are involved.
Dragons are the heart of it. The beating heart. We take of the dragon and become more than a mortal with a sword. We become a conduit to power. But we're not mages. Demons reach through but find no purchase. They're a slave to the blade. Your blade.
Right. Tell me how it begins.
Very well. There is instruction. There are steps. At the end, there is choice. I look forward to what you become, Inquisitor.
Alright, so we're going for Way of the Reaver. We need Rashvine and infusion primers, which the good thing is we can find we can find it in Crestwood, which is where we need to go. And we need the book Way of the Reaver, which we can find in the tavern here. So all the books, the specialist books, you can find next to the companion that is that specialization. So since Iron Bull is a Reaver,
I suppose you're right.
he will have the Way of the Reaver next to him somewhere. Right here. Hey, Way of the Reaver. Cool, cool.
The spiderwebs help stop the bleeding, and they prevent wounds from getting infected. Gather as many as you can. The strangest thing, though, I can't recall where I heard that. I think I remember a young man.
Okay, so we got the book. We need the filters and Rashvine.
Mages. The Fade. But where did they come from?
I think I have Rashvine already. Like, Rashvine seeds. So we need to... Let's see how far we are from the garden. That way we don't have to farm it, we can grow it. Courtyard upgrade. So we need 2 quarries, 2 logging stands. Bummer.
Nothing.
I know there's Rashvine in the Emerald Graves. And I don't remember anywhere else. Let's talk to Solas.
Mother Giselle. She said you're wrong.
And then we'll go see our Arcanist.
Inquisitor. I'm interested in what you told me of yourself and your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting than this.
Oh. We already have that high of approval with Solas? Did not know that. Pretty long load times. Unfortunately, I'm only running on the base PS4.
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
I'm glad someone was watching over me.
You were a mystery. You still are. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results. You were never going to wake up? How could you? Mortals sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
But you stayed.
I did. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
Where's that crowd sound effect coming from?
For all our sakes, I'm pleased that you stuck around.
As am I. You have fractured rules of man and nature, and you will shatter more before you are done. To visit me here, and you not even a mage.
What do you mean?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you wake up.
Ooh. That scene kind of reminds me of when Morpheus first takes Neo into the Matrix. What is real? I'm cheese Morpheus won't be in the next Matrix. He's the only one who survived. Yet Neo and Trinity are in it? Alright. Let's go meet the Arcanist and then we'll head over to Crestwood. Hopefully we'll be able to loot some of those things that we need for our specialization. The good thing is that your companions will already have access to their specialist trees. That's why we saved a little bit of skill points. At least for some of them.
Inquisitor?
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
That I will.
Hello there.
Howdy.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
You're the magical advisor.
You're him. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist Dagna. It's an honor, your worship. Is that it? The hand anchor mark? It's pretty. Breach was pretty too, in a destroy-everything sort of way.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Harriet's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking.
Is what now?
No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
What is it you do exactly?
I was born to the forge. That's literal in the Smithcast. So the hammer and tong, that's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks. I studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no fears. That lets me apply principles like no other. Maybe one other, but I don't have that wonky of a mind, so I still kind of win.
I think she's talking about Sandal, who was in the first and second game, enchanting all of our stuff.
You have the ability to make exceptional weapons and armor. Masterworks.
There's an art to the forge, as well as enchanting. You need an ear for it. And hands. Eyes, too. Nothing bad to say about Herod on that front. He's wonderful. But there's this little more needed. With the right bits, an edge can be more than an edge. Armor can do more than protect. A hue can be just a bit brighter. In short, smithing can be more. In short.
What's the story with enchanting?
Lyrium is the heart. In certain rational patterns, it beats like something alive. That's how I see it. So, a mage can make your weapons do things, but with the right runes, the right rarities, your toys become wonders. It's the one thing mages can't do. Drives them mad. Literally. Dwarves are resistant, so it doesn't affect us. Mostly.
Another time, Dagna.
Of course. Bring me what you want made, and I'll make sure it goes just right.
Cool. So now we can enchant our weapons and our armor with runes and stuff. I'm gonna get rid of this. This pommel has 2 attack, 5 strength. This pommel has... Nah, we'll leave it. Let's make a rune. Oh, I don't have any blank. That's okay. And then over here, you can customize Skyhold. Let's change the throne here. Potable then. I think my favorite throne has got to be this one, Legacy Kirkwall. It's just so like imposing. get some Dalish stuff in here. Avar. Parvolin. I think that's where Kunari are from. Gotta have some Inquisition. That's a fancy bed. I like this one. Banners, Inquisition, of course. Okay. Let's go to Crestwood. Alrighty, there's our new throne. I think Hawk is in Crestwood too, so we gotta meet up with him. And I gotta figure out where else we can get Rashfine. Unless I can build the garden real quick. So Crestwood is here.
Can you arrange what we discussed earlier, Ambassador?
I found the money. The Inquisition will compensate the families of those we lost at Haven.
Thank you.
Hawk has revealed that Corypheus can influence the minds of Grey Wardens. If the Darkspawn brings them under his sway, he'll command a legion of highly skilled warriors. The Inquisition must hunt down Hawk's Grey Warden ally hiding in Crestwood to learn about other Wardens' plans. No one has traveled to or from Crestwood since the breach, and Liliana will send her fastest agents to discover what disaster has rendered it silent. You must ensure that a trap is not awaiting us in Crestwood. I will send the scouts at your command. Yeah. I think I want to switch Solas out for Dorian, but we'll keep it as is. Where else can we find Rashfine? Emerald Graves. Oh, Exalted Plains.
Good to see you safe, Inquisitor. We've got trouble ahead.
If you're on edge, I should alert the entire Inquisition.
Or increase my hazard pay. That's an option.
Are things that bad?
Crestwood was the site of a flood 10 years ago during the Blight. It's not the only rift in the area, but after it appeared, corpses started walking out of the lake. You'll have to fight through them to get to the cave where Sir Hawk's Grey Warden friend is hiding.
Have any undead attacked the camp?
We've had a few shamblers, but most head toward the village below. Maybe someone in Crestwood can tell you how to get to the rift in the lake. Maker knows they'll want help. Good luck, and please be safe.
Okay. Let's upgrade some skills, especially Varric's. Okay, so he has his Artificer. Okay, so we want this one and this one. I think cooldowns. I'm gonna go for the crits first. And then the next level up, I can get that. We are going to disable that, and we'll disable all elemental mines until we get one shot. I'll see how he does with it, and if it's consuming too much mana or stamina, then we will pull back a little. This is a useless ability, but I'm just gonna put in the points. And Solas doesn't have any points. So our total, we were at 19% critical chance. With Varric it should be up. Yeah, 24. Sweet. Varric has the best passives. Or group passives. Group passives.
What is it?
Could prove useful, sir.
So we are going here.
Get to the rift in the lake.
Does that rift mean water is pouring into the Fade right now? Maybe the locals will lend us a boat.
Scusi. I don't know why they made it so that some specializations you can get really early, and other specializations you gotta wait. Lots of crits.
Yes, thank you. I'll go back
Ooh.
to the village mission. These roads aren't safe.
The Great Wardens thank you for your aid, Inquisitor.
What are you doing in Crestwood?
A warden named Stroud is wanted for questioning. We heard he'd passed through here, but the villagers knew nothing. They have troubles enough.
What have you been told about this rogue warden?
Warden Commander Clarel ordered his capture. I can say no more than that. I hope Sir Stroud comes with us peacefully. I trained under him for a time. He's a good man, I'm sure of that.
Will you stay to fight the undead here?
My orders forbid it. Crestwood was only a detour.
Is that all the aid we can offer these people?
If the Inquisition can help, I beg you to do what you can. The villagers have already lost too many.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Sir, are you sure we can't help the village?
So they are also looking for Stroud. Who's Hawk's friend?
None of those wardens mentioned a new leader. I don't think they're part of Corypheus's plot to seize the Order.
I didn't want to say much in case they were, but I think you're right.
I hope Hawk's warden friend has answers for us.
Did you see how the Grey Wardens saved me from those corpses? They're amazing. I'm going to see if they're looking for recruits.
Joining the Grey Wardens is not a good idea.
Oh, Baker. You're the Inquisitor. But yes, the Wardens are heroes. They saved me from those demons, your worship. With all that's happening, I'd like to help people the same way.
Grey Warden or no, the world needs more people with your courage.
Wardens will do anything to stop the Blight. There is much to admire in that commitment, but much to be wary of as well.
Listen to him. Joining the Wardens isn't the best idea right now.
Yes, Your Worship. I'm sure there's something else I can do to help.
Got an agent. Okay, so yeah. Alright, that's why I convinced her not to join the Wardens, because we get an agent out of it, and if you encourage her to become a Warden, her fate is not so good. Let me tell you. Actually, suffice it to say she dies pretty brutally. Some obsidian. Looks like there's fighting up ahead. So I need to find two-handed undead.
Undead by the gates. Ready when you are.
Because they have what I need.
Thanks for your help, but I fear we haven't seen the end of these creatures.
Why are
did
they?
we lose? No one this time. Did you see? The corpses are coming from where old Crestwood used to be. A lot of people we lost back during the blight. Not surprised.
Some resources.
A moment, Your Worship.
What do you want? What do you want? Solas is glitched.
Why doesn't Judith live in the village while this is going on? Make her, if something happens.
Are you looking for someone named Judith?
Oh, was I speaking out loud? Judith lives outside the village. I asked her to hide here when the undead came, but she wouldn't hear it.
Why wouldn't she hide where it's safer?
Likes her space, she says. I told Judith my house was big enough. Me and the boy could sleep in the barn if she wanted room. She turned me down.
Maybe because you're insufferable.
Good day to you.
And to you.
We used to get merchants aplenty. I can count on one hand the number we've gotten since the trouble started. Harvest will be poor. It's not safe to work the fields.
Crumpled letter. From everything you've told me, you must get out of Crestwood as soon as you can. I know it's dangerous, but I fear you'll have no chance at all if you don't attempt the trip. My feather said that taking Dead Man's Pass will guide you safely past those filthy highwaymen. If you come at dusk, you should be able to avoid the wolves too. Hurry, my love. I think before I go down the champion route, I need to rethink Blackwall's spec right now.
I'll come out when it's safe. Who is that anyway?
So this door is gonna be vital for us later.
Please! May I use your assistance?
Oh, they leveled up. Yeah, I'm gonna respec Blackwall. Sweet. What's this last one? Oh, damage of all status effects. And because for Blackwall, I really want this Horn of Valor. So I'm gonna have to respec him eventually. Next time we go back to Skyhold, we're gonna grab one of those respect necklaces.
The Inquisitor? Oh, Mayor Dedrick of Crestwood Village. At your service, despite everything. Are you here to stop the undead?
We will, right? I mean, these people are terrified.
The undead are appearing because of a rift in the Fade. How can I get to it?
The light in the lake? It's coming from the caves below Old Crestwood. Darkspawn flooded it 10 years ago during the Blight. Wiped out the village, killing the refugees we took in.
I saw a dam. If we use it to drain the lake, I can get to that Fade rift.
Drain the... There must be some other way.
Your people are frightened, and they're tired. Let us help.
You'd have to evict the bandits in the old fort to use the dam. I can't ask you to risk your life.
Crestwood can't last much longer. I don't want to leave without doing what I can.
I suppose it must come to this. This key unlocks the gate to the dam controls past the fort. The rift must be in the caves under Old Crestwood. But, Inquisitor, I would not linger there.
What can you tell me about the bandits camped in the fort?
The highwaymen? Thugs and thieves. They make a living raiding caravans on the King's Road. When the dead rose from the lake, the bandits killed the old gamekeeper and the fort and took it for themselves. We could have saved people if we'd been able to hide there instead of in our homes.
I'm surprised a town as small as Crestwood outlasted the Blight.
It was a close thing. The Darkspawn followed a band of refugees running from the Blight. Some of the refugees were... they were very ill. But we took them in. They perished when the Darkspawn flooded Old Crestwood.
How did Darkspawn manage that?
They found the dam's controls, wrecked them. All I remember is the refugees and villagers screaming as they drowned. And now, they return to us.
Tell me about your village.
It's seen happier days. We farm what we can, trade with the merchants who travel the King's Road. We only want peace, your worship. It's all we've ever wanted.
Until later.
Of course.
All right. Let's go up here first. There's a couple of quests I think we can grab before we head over to drain the flood. This has a... Sorry, I forgot about you, buddy. So he is a Rift Mage. Let's do Veil Strike. Oh yeah, there's also a logging stand here. Can't remember if there's a quarry here. So I need 2 quarries.
You honor us, Inquisitor. I am Sister Vaughn. Does the mayor finally plan to drain the lake? I must find someone to retrieve the remains of those lost there.
Have I interrupted a funeral service?
We lost many friends in the first attack.
Oh wait.
There will be endless time to mourn. The fear is how many more will be added to the pyre.
You want to exhume the corpses at the bottom of the lake?
They were the Maker's children. Their earthly bodies deserve better than abandonment in a mire. A funeral service will help put living minds at ease.
What did you mean by finally drain the lake?
The undead returned only after the light in the lake appeared. If we want to stop them, we must investigate. But the mayor sent no one at all. I fear he thinks that emptying the waters would unleash even more monsters on us.
Until later.
Farewell.
Alright, so we got the Drain the Lake quest. Or Find the Corpses quest. We are going... Where are we going? We gotta go to the keep. Back down this way. Hopefully we run into some of those two-handed undead. And I
That
hope...
crossbow is remarkable, Varric. I am surprised the dwarves have not made more of them.
The woman who made Bianca would rather that not happen. Wars are bloody enough as it is. A crossbow that fires this far and this quickly, with so little training, every battle would be a massacre.
Indeed. I am surprised, not disappointed.
Let's go up this way. There's a landmark. And a cave. Can't help but farm resources on the way. Oh, I should be grabbing some of these deep mushrooms too. Got a mosaic piece
Unnatural
here.
things walk in the night. It's the Maker punishing a sinful world. That's what I say.
Well, you're crazy. Deep mushroom. Will it give you the Joe Rogan experience? You know what I mean? There's the keep. Care Brannock.
There's the keep the mayor talked about, and the bandits.
Archers on the ramparts. Good defenses. They'll be hard to pry out.
We... Hey, how did he get back up there? Attack this guy. You did. Or thought you were dead. Now you did. I need to loot all of you guys. Hey. What are you doing? Good job, boys. Stupid archers.
Reinforcements.
Where? Up there. Hey, touch cotton. Leave Solas alone. Got some rogues trying to assassinate. Some pretty strong damage. I'm glad we're not super OP. I mean, we have access to tier 4 schematics, so that's why I didn't want to use them. Because this part would be too easy, and we want a bit of a challenge. I mean, I could turn trials on. But then battles will just go on forever at this point. I'll turn them on maybe halfway through the game. Supply cache. Yeah, we don't need it yet. We shall save it. Get over here. That's what I thought. What I really want to be doing is fighting undead, though. Oh, we got a big boy over here. Hey.
That's all of them.
It'd be a shame to let this place go empty. The Inquisition could make good use of it.
Alright. Good job, boys. Now we gotta claim the keep. And this was a requisite for the True Grit perk under Cullen, which gives us a 10% damage resistance against all attacks. So we get passive abilities through the war table as well, which is very nice. So now that we've claimed the keep, we can go through one of its passages.
Nice work. Crestwood will breathe easier with the bandits gone.
We should drain the lake. The mayor said the dam controls were through the fort.
Welcome, Inquisitor. My name is Charter. Leliana's eyes and ears, especially in this place. I'll have some information for you once my man Butcher finds us. He's running late.
When's this spy named Butcher supposed to arrive?
Half hour ago, by the south gate. I hope he's only delayed. Butcher's last message swore he had secrets for us worth 10 times his weight in gold.
Did Sister Nightingale tell you why she wanted agents here?
We lie on the main road between Denerim and Val Royeaux. Couriers stop here all the time. For what they're paid, some have surprisingly loose tongues.
I should be going.
Farewell.
Actually, I should have asked her if there was anything to report.
Our patrols have spotted Red Templars up in the hills, Inquisitor. They're studying a set of elven ruins. Why, we're not sure.
What's happening in Crestwood?
The roads are nearly deserted. Too many undead keep rising from the lake.
I should be going.
Farewell.
Need one of these blank rune stones. No rash vines. Sell some stuff. Shall sell this, this, this. All right. Let's go.
Here. The mayor said the dam controls were through this gate.
This way, right? Yeah.
That building on the dam must be where we can open the floodgates.
I think there's specific areas where we can find those two-handed corpses. What are you guys doing?
What in?
Ah, wonderful. The Inquisitor? We didn't know you were here, sir. Please don't tell anyone.
How did you get past the guards?
There weren't any when we got here.
We just heard you killed the bandits, your worship. We didn't know you were moving in, we promise. You won't tell people we were here, will you?
I see you couldn't resist the thrill of a decrepit pub.
There's nowhere else, sir. Everyone is crammed into the village.
Lonnie's parents would have a fit if they saw us. We'll have to wait an hour to go back. Your father will still be up.
I knew this was a mistake.
We could try the caves.
You hate spiders.
You find somewhere next time.
See if there's anything to loot here. We're almost leveled up. There we go. No, you guys can help me.
mayor said Darkspawn destroyed these controls 10 years ago. Who repaired them?
Good point. Ask the mayor.
So I think I can actually... I think there's like specific locations we can go to. To find these infusion thingies. Fusion primers. Where are we? There's one very bottom. One by the lake and one at the very top. Okay, so where are we? Where are we right now? Over here. Okay. Let's try to get down here somehow. Oh.
An impressive creature. There is a purity in such undiluted power.
I really want this specialization. Whoa. They did. Some obsidian here. Oh, the dragon's there. Oh yeah, there. That guy we have to kill. He did. There we go, one infusion primer. Yeah, I just looked up the map of like where to find these things. The next one, oh, you might as well mark that. Oh, a quarry. Aha! Need one more quarry for the garden. And the next one's on the lake, and also one up here. So we're gonna go here first. Up and away. We want to farm as many resources as possible. Oops. I guess we can't go that way. We gotta go down and around to the left. What? Down and around. So I think it's like here then. Lots of iron. I think there's somewhere this way.
You have seen a great deal of battle.
We all have.
Not all. Not like you. You live and breathe war. You understand it. It is home to you.
What's that supposed to mean?
I intended no offense. We have both seen terrible things. We have watched death and destruction render that which we love unrecognizable. It is calming to see something familiar in another.
I think they might be up by that house. I'm just gonna check if there's anything to loot over here. Something to read. Harold, I'm taking a boat over to Keldon's to drop off the first of the supplies. He's been generous to invite us to his home, and we owe him some food in the way of thanks. He thinks the root cellar will be a good place to hide from these monsters, so get blankets from the barn. We'll be back for you before sunset. If you can find one more quarry, that would be really nice. And yeah, is that it? I think I've got the fight. I think so. Whoa. I almost died. These mages, man. Whoa. That might not have been him. Oh yeah, infusion primer. Oh, I got 3 already. Sweet. So we just need the rash vine. Well, let's go over here.
Inquisitor.
Yes. Okay.
So this is old Crestwood.
The mayor's old house.
There's a plaque. This was the mayor's old home.
His new house is well furnished. Why is this one empty?
The work you ordered is done. Do what you want. It'll be in the hills. Trying to forget it. Robert.
A letter from Crestwood's mayor. Damp but legible.
Why?
We're near another artifact.
Something here. Let's look around.
That should help strengthen the veil.
Bottle. Some demons on the other side of us. Another bottle. Let's kill these guys. They did. Terror talents. Like, why does it have to be Rash Vine?
You there! I order you to tell me why nothing here heeds my commands.
A lost spirit. This should...
Silence. Let the other one talk.
Spirits are your expertise, Solas.
Then tell me why nothing here changes.
This realm follows different rules from the Fades. Will alone cannot overcome what you see.
Then what's the point of it?
A solid form is both shackle and strength. It affects more than you imagine. Are you a spirit or a demon?
Demon? Those dolts who would suck this world dry. I am called to higher things.
What is a spirit like you called to do?
I lead armies, kingdoms, and lords. I am imperial. I am command.
More pomposity.
What of you? I felt your coming. Is there something alike in us?
All you sensed was the anchor on my hand.
Then you are less than I thought, but feel no shame. Some must follow those who lead.
What's so distressing about the real world?
It ignores me. I order the rocks to part, but they do not. I bid the sky draw close, and it stays still. I don't know how you mortals stand it.
Why haven't you gone back to the Fae?
I will not be denied. I refuse to leave until something obeys my orders.
And I feel compelled to help you. I pledge myself to your service.
Excellent. I have only one command. A creature made of rage had the gall to chase me across the lake. Destroy it in my name and be rewarded.
A simple enough request. The rage demon might threaten others as well.
I've heard worse orders.
Guess we will do her bidding then. Caves up this way.
Where does this lead?
Oops.
Come on, let's find that Fate Rift.
Look at this. How deep do these caves run?
Seems very damp in here. Ooh. Tier 4 items. Paragon's Luster. Silly demons, or undead. Just gonna light the path so we know where we've been. It's like a trail of breadcrumbs, you know? You, I hate you. Get over here. Kill him fast. Almost leveled up. Ring velvet. I like the color ring velvet has on armor or on cloth. It's like a forest green.
There's dwarven ruins down here.
dwarves built well. Their runes still sing.
More Stormheart. There's the Rage Demon.
Want me to handle that?
I do. Very nice. Let's go. Hey. So close to leveling up. There was a Stormheart back here. That's the Fade Rift we gotta destroy. Paragon's Luster. Now we gotta close that rift. And it should help us.
Find the rift, demons.
Oh, what the? I hate those green things. You gotta kill them first.
Oh, sods.
You guys got it. Another one? There we go. Level up.
That should stop any more corpses from strolling about.
Let's tell the mayor.
You're still hidden there. Were you even helping us? How's Cole approving? He wasn't even with us. Mosaic piece.
Near another artifact.
Spike tower shield, and there's the artifact.
Good. That should help strengthen the veil.
I don't want to backtrack, but do you know where we're going?
I feel a draft. There must be a way out nearby. The nugs seem to like it down here.
Never tried raised nug with elf fruit. It was my brother's favorite when we were growing up. Tastes only dry at the same time.
Fade touched. Resources. Ooh. Something happened to the stream? Think the stream disconnected?